Hi, readers. Mrs. Holbrook here. And let's see what's on our slate for today. We're going to do a little warm up action, a word of the day, and then a dictation. Oh, who's here? You want me to go on my you want to go on my seat?
I'm going there and you go on top of me.
I don't think so, but let me see Buzz. Buzz Lightyear. Everybody, what are the letters that spell I in the word light? Who knows? IGH. Very good. All right, now for the next part of our warm up, repeat after me. PH, phone. Very good. In the other digraph that we've been looking at, well, we know TH. The other digraph that we did earlier this week is what? CH, chorus, K. Great job. For the next part of our warm up, let's do some vowel sounds. All right, let's start with the A. Repeat after me. A, apple, A safe, A. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. My son Carter says when he grows up, he's going to do his work fast and quick. Fast and quick are synonyms. Who knows what a synonym is? No, I didn't say cinnamon. That's something you eat. Synonyms are words that mean the same thing. Fast and quick mean the same thing. Okay, back to our vowel sounds. A, acorn, A, washa, A, squasha. A, Alaska, Let's do the I's. I, itch, I, pine, I, hi, I, animal, or I, champion, E. And let's do the O's. O, octopus, O. O, octopus, ah. O, home, O. Oh, no, O. All right, great job, my friends. And now we're going to get into a word of the day. So let's scroll up here to a new page for our word of the day. And the word is atmosphere. How many syllables do you hear in atmosphere? Atmosphere. So I like to use these to represent the syllable frames. Here's our first syllable, at, mas, as, and then fear. Sounds like f, but in this word it's ph. And then it's E-R-E. So let's talk about these syllable types. What kind of syllable type is at? It's a closed syllable. And how about mas? That's a closed syllable too. And this E is kind of got a schwa sound going on because it doesn't really sound like ah. We sometimes say at mus. It sounds more like a U. So we would mark that above with our little schwa sound, which I'll do in a minute. And then how about fear? Yeah, it's vowel consonant E. And we know that we would cross off the E and put a macron over this E. And then we just need to mark the PH as a digraph. Atmosphere. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Let's get our notebook, since it's a word of the day, and go to the vocabulary section and find some space with the letter A in here. Okay, once you find the letter A, we're going to write that word atmosphere on the top of the line. Atmosphere. And then let's scoop the 3 syllables and label them just like we did. We have closed, closed, vowel consonant E. Cross off the E. We've got a long E. And then we've got the macron over the E. Just a second, hon. And then
when are you gonna spin this?
Just a sec. Talking about because it doesn't sound like atmosphere. We say it more like a short U. So there's that schwa sound above the O. So let's mark atmosphere. And then we need to think about our sentence. Do you know what the atmosphere is? What do you know about the atmosphere? Let's do a little bit of research together. Atmosphere. So, pretty cool pictures. It's showing us that the envelope of gases that kind of surround the Earth or other planets, that's our atmosphere. And it looks like there's all different layers of the atmosphere based on the different temperatures. So there's the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, and the thermosphere. So all of these layers that kind of come in between space and Earth, our planet. And we have to protect our atmosphere. Okay, so what should our sentence be? We just learned a whole bunch of facts. Maybe our sentence could be, there are 5 parts of the atmosphere. Or we could write, we need to protect our atmosphere. Whichever sentence you like. You can pick one to write in your notebook. Okay, so once you've marked the word in your notebook in the vocabulary section and also added the sentence, we are going to go into a dictation. And today's dictation is going to be on paper. So you should have this paper from your teacher. You know, we've done a lot of dictations that look like this. Okay, we're going to do a paper dictation today. So find a piece of paper and get ready. We are going to start with sounds. If you don't have this paper and you need to use regular paper, that is a-okay. All right, so number 1, write all the ways to do the sound. I'm going to give you all the sounds and then show you my answers. Okay, number 2, shun. There's 2 ways to do shun. Write them both. Number 3, k. Write all 4 ways to do k. And number 4, s. Write the 2 ways to do s. Okay, so you should have number 1 is, 2 is shun, 3 is k, and 4 is s. Here's my answers. PH and F for number 1, TION and SION for shun, CKCKCH for k, and S and C with EI and Y for s. Great job. Next is review words. We'll do 2 review words today. Repeat after me. Suspend. I am going to suspend you from watching my videos if you're not following along and doing all the work. Suspend. That's right. It's a little sus if you're not doing your foundations work. Suspend. Number 2, gobble. I love turkey. Turkey says gobble, gobble. Gobble. So we're just doing those 2 review words. You ready to see the answers? Suspend and gobble. Okay, let's hop down to the current words. Your current word number 1 is alphabet. I love going into kindergarten and singing the alphabet with them. Alphabet. Check your spelling options if you're not sure. I hear a f in there. Is it F? Is it PH? I don't know. Alphabet. Number 2. Phonics. That's what we're working on, is phonics. That's the spelling and reading of words. What's the base word? Phonic, and then make it plural. Phonics. I hear the f at the beginning. Is it F? Is it PH? I don't know. I hear ick at the end. What kind of k is that? Phonics. Okay, then number 3 is going to be orchid. It's a type of flower. Or kid, orchid. And number 4, anchor. You need to anchor down the boat so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, pause until you're ready. You should have alphabet, phonics, orchid, anchor. There you go. Check your spelling to mine. Pause here if you need to fix anything. Fixing things, that's how you learn from your mistake. And if you are wondering what an orchid is, have no fear. It's a beautiful flower. Oftentimes at Easter time or in the spring, this is what an orchid looks like. Okay. And sound alikes. I'll do 2 sentences. Here's the first sentence. I would like a new pen. This one is almost dying out. So which new is that for number 1? I would like a new pen. And number 2. Knight. You are a knight in shining armor. Which knight is that? So we had new pen and knight in shining armor. Pause until you're ready and then you can check these. N-E-W and N-I-G-H-T. Knight. Okay, let's review 2 trick words that you should know, but they can be tricky, so you might not. Number 1, always. Just remember, it doesn't have the whole word all in it. Always. And number 2, laugh. Laugh. You make me laugh. Pause if you need more time. Always and laugh. Tricky part of laugh. It sounds like, did anybody think it was going to be PH or F? Okay. And we will do 2 sentences, and that'll be it for today. So sentence number 1, repeat after me. The kids are in the cellar planning a scheme. I think they're up to no good. Repeat it one more time. The kids are in the cellar planning a scheme. The kids are in the cellar planning a scheme. Okay, pause until you finish. Okay, if you're back, you must be done. There's a lot of things I want you to check. First, I want you to check cellar. It sounds like s at the beginning, but there is an E after it. And it sounds like at the end. Which one is it? Cellar. This would be a word you should look up if you're not sure. And then check planning. Did you remember the 1-1-1 rule for adding ing? And last, check scheme. I hear sk, k, k, and then eam. What makes the long E sound here? That's a spelling option too. You ready to check? Here we go. Cellar is C-E-L-L-A-R. Planning, you had to double the N, and scheme has the CH and its vowel consonant E. The kids are in the cellar planning a scheme. Let's scoop it and read it smoothly. The kids are in the cellar planning a scheme. Okay, fix up anything you need and read that smoothly. And then let's go to our very last sentence for today. Repeat after me. The dolphin jumped to catch the fish. The dolphin jumped to catch the fish. The dolphin jumped to catch the fish. Okay, pause until you have it done. Okay, you're all done. Check over jumped, check dolphin, and check catch. And check it with mine. How's your spelling? The dolphin jumped to catch the fish. Okay, very last thing, scoop it and read it smoothly. The dolphin jumped to catch the fish. Read it smoothly